See how it goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. So my guy's still alive. That's always preferable to the other option, I suppose. So my guy's still alive. That's always preferable to the other option, I suppose. So my guy's still alive. That's always preferable to the other option, I suppose. Why am I getting a repeat of this, isn't it? It hasn't loaded the bloody audio, go away. Right. Keep hearing myself. Right. I've still got that. Probably need to get rid of that. It's a bit of a weird situation when you come on something like Moon's RP server to try and avoid people, but that's not really, I'm not trying to avoid people, but not been very well of late, so getting into fights with people and stuff like that is something I really don't want to do at the moment. I don't think my poor old heart could take it. So, yeah, I never built a bed because I didn't want to do that. Can't even remember what you need for a bed now, I'm not really thinking clearly. Right. Flax and wood. Flax I probably haven't got. Let's have a look. Flax and wood. Where's my chest? Oh, I've got some flax. Chances of me being able to fit a bed up here are pretty slim, I think. So. You shall see though. You shall see. If I manage to actually get a bed up here, I'll be very surprised. Oh, I've got a green flash. Oh my god, there is actually space for a bed. Okay. No, I wasn't expecting that. That's always a touch, I suppose. Oh man. sticks. Still no idea. Gonna do a bit of garden maintenance then, I guess. So I have trees growing up through my floor. Well, wasn't really paying attention there. Could have died. As I say. At least it's free wood, I suppose. I don't want to get anywhere near that, and it looks like it might kill me. That seems to be now completely stuck inside that pillar. Well, as long as it's happy, I suppose. At least it looks like there's no tax at the moment, which is nice. That's the one. Many people. Kind of suits me at the moment. Not many people being online, to be honest. As I say, after having a heart attack a few days ago, I'm not exactly myself. Thought I'd come on more because of the fact that, to be honest with you, sitting around doing absolutely nothing was completely boring. So, it's literally the first sort of game I've played since the heart attacks on Friday. Thought maybe doing a bit of harvesting and building on Reign of Kings would be a nice sort of casual thing I could do at the moment while I recover. So I thought if I'm going to go on Mr. Moon's server, I thought the very least I could do is at least fire up a stream for anyone that wants to tune in, although I'll be totally honest, if there is anybody watching, I don't think I'll be getting up to too much, anything particularly exciting, I'll be honest with you today, for the reasons I've just highlighted. But if you just want to come in and chill out and watch, then you're in the right place. That's all I'll be doing. These drunken hills. The hills are alive with drunken physics. So even if I king, no, nobody. Okay. No, kind of suits me, I suppose. No king, no tax. Over. I need some oil as well, don't I? Want to make steel, I need oil. Oh, excuse me. Whose base is this? Was this here before? I remember I haven't been on in like 5 days. Oh, 3 guild of the 3. Yeah, this was here before. It looks like it's grown a bit since last time. It's pretty cool. I think the stone nodes are not far from here, if I remember right. Yeah. Pick some of that up on my way through. Probably get molested by a wolf. Fuck you. Fuck you. Mm. Yeah. Don't know what's going on here. It looks like there's been some ruptions on the server. I don't know what's going on. No, I don't know what's been happening. As I say, I'm a little bit out of the loop. Haven't been on for a while. Seems like there's been a bit of excitement on the server. Don't know what's going on though. There's some seriously weird sound effects going on at the moment. I don't really know what's going on. Not sure at all. You could hear the sound of like pick swinging twice there for a minute. Didn't know if it was me like picking up on my own stream or whether someone was trying to chop at me or I don't know. So I'm not exactly with it. Someone could probably run up behind me and tie me up and I wouldn't even really notice. What's going on? Now to a server restart. Oh, so even if I don't achieve much today, I'd like to at least, I don't know, get some steel production going, I suppose. With the prospect of coming back to build when I get back on the server properly when I feel better. Have the resources sort of ready to go to expand my build a bit. We shall see. I'm hoping for a quiet plod around today really. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, there's a granary up there now, that wasn't there before, I'm pretty sure. Sad that people need to steal oil. That wasn't me. I need oil, but I haven't got that far yet. I'm sure there's another lump of iron around here somewhere unless I'm going mad. Oh no, it's here. No, werewolf. Trying to avoid you. I can't think straight. Lag. Must be rendering something. Oh dear. So I need stone, I need some iron, and I need some oil. Charcoal. I can hear somebody poking something. Oh, someone's having a splish splash over there. So, but that it's a really big duck. Oh, there's a man beating a duck. Morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Are you giving those foul ducks a good seeing to? Somebody needs feathers. I'm supposed to say good, but I wrote God because my English is awful. Oh, there's a house here. That's cool. Seen that one before, I don't think. This is fairly new. It is haggis. Okay. Oh, there's the smoke plume. I guess that must be the gentleman. I would love to go and do a bit of role playing at the moment, to be honest, but I don't know if I'm sort of well enough for it, really. I know it might sound a bit weird, but we'll see. Well, someone's very handily built a bridge. Quite cool. I'll have to take advantage of that. Dow the Builders Guild. Yeah. Well, he has been busy. He's got some reinforced stone and stuff here. And wood iron. Quite complicated stuff to make these days. Pretty cool. Someone's building there with a leaf carpentry. That's pretty cool. Like a sort of like a conservatory thing. That's pretty cool. That must be the cafe. Whoop. Not cool. No, 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 no. Hiya, Thomas. Yeah, man, had another series of minor heart attacks Thursday night and Friday again. Still have only got about 70% of the feeling in my left arm back at the moment, and still don't feel 100%. I don't even know why I'm streaming today, to be honest. I think it's more out of boredom than anything else. Hi, Lawkeeper. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, as I say, Thomas, I don't even know why I'm really streaming. I think it's just because I wanted to play some. I thought Rock would be fairly casual to play, just gathering and a bit of building, and it's just bored, really. Like having a terminal illness is no fun, believe me. So yeah, my little goal for today, as it says on the stream title, I don't think it will be a very long stream. Hey there.
Well, since I can't understand anything you're saying on stream because World of Papa ringed and I came here.
Oh, fair enough.
And yeah, you sound like shit.
Yeah, I'm guessing I kind of sound a bit like I feel. And thank you for the concern, Lawkeeper. It's something I'm used to, though. I've had this for about 11 years now. So sometimes I have my good days, and like on Friday, I have some really bad ones as well. Yeah, as I was saying, Thomas, had another bout of minor heart attacks again on Thursday night and Friday. Still recovering now. Keep having little aftershocks and stuff like happen afterwards, but I've still only got about, I don't know, 70, 60, 70% of the feeling back in my left arm. So, much
Yeah, that
fun.
sounds fun. Can't wait to do that myself.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, mate. Try and make that one wait as long as you can. Preferably never. Heart attacks are funny old things. It's like your whole body's running at about 50% efficiency. Everything just doesn't work as well. It's really weird.
Well, I am a fat bastard by the age of 20, so I'm not that sure I'm gonna make it to 60, so yeah.
At least you're quite active. You want to be active though, mate, if you can. Like, you're more active than I am. I mean, I can't get out and do anything even if I want to. That's half the problem. So.
Well, yeah, I kind of have like motivation problems. I should move like a lot more than I usually do because, at my job I usually sit for 8 hours anyway.
Yeah.
But then I come home and sit here some more.
Well, if you learn anything from me, mate, please don't walk the same path that I did.
But You mean say fuck you to life and do every drug possible or known to mankind, and preferably at the same time?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Although to be honest, it was the illness that got me into doing all of that stuff. Really, not so much the other way around. So, not much fun, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you believe it or not, I've never actually like tried weed or anything. You know, I try to stay clear of that shit. Even though people have like smoked it next to me and offered me, I'm like, nope, no thanks. I fucking despise smoking as well.
Yeah, well, that's a good way. It's a good way to be. Do you know what? There was once a time when I despised smoking as well.
Just can't fucking stand next to a guy who's fucking smoking right next to me.
No, it's a horrible
Even
habit.
even when I was like at school and like some people were smoking and you know we were walking in a fucking group and you're like, yo, you want to smoke next to me? Yo, go stand down the line, downwind, you know.
Oh, hold on, just got to say hello to somebody. Hello, sir. Morning.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, good.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, sir.
Forgive me, I was just cleaning out the pig troughs in there.
It's a very nice establishment you have here, sir.
Ah, thank you, monsieur. Let me show you to the actual entrance. This is only the backside for the servants and the pigs that we slaughter.
So it's probably like me to take the tradesman's entrance, but the front will be much better, I'm sure.
Oh, no, monsieur.
Yeah,
So
like,
this is the, uh, the entrance to the restaurant. Over here, of course, you see the archery display for people who want to test their merit with a bow or javelin.
oh,
And up
wonderful.
here we have an outside eatery. If you partake seeing more of the sights while you indulge in the finer things such as wine and maybe a steak or piece of chicken. And this is the cafe.
Oh, wonderful. It's a very nice establishment you have here, sir.
Oh, monsieur, your words humble me. This is the best form of flattery ever. I have many, we have some croissants cooking this morning, and I also have some sausage or chicken if you would like. And we do have several types of drink, including the alcoholic kind, and water if you are not so, how should I say, acquired the taste of the alcohol.
Oh, yes, I'd say I would very much like a drink. I've just been toiling in the swamp, and it's very thirsty work mining that oil, so yeah, a drink sounds very nice. Just water would be fine, though. It's a bit early in the day for me at the moment. Oh,
It seems that water was spilled out. Let me get you another one.
many
Ah, there
thanks.
we go. As
Oh.
you can tell, my hands are not good for serving. My assistant
That is
he has
fine.
currently got the day off.
Oh. 2 seconds, I just realised I'm carrying a little bit too much stuff.
That is quite alright, monsieur. Not
Many thanks, many thanks. Ah, that is some high quality H2O you have there, sir. Very nice.
Ah, yes, we actually run it through a very sophisticated filtration system. You would not think that sheep's wool was good to filter water, but it really is, monsieur.
Sounds like an excellent filtration agent. Very clever.
Ah, yes. Yet again, it was a concoction of my assistant. He's not good all the time, but when he is on it, he is very good for the work.
Very nice, very nice. It is a wonderful place you have here. I must admit, I did find you quite easily by the smoke plume, but you're obviously quite close to the swamps, you know?
Ah, yes, monsieur. The Viking King, Monsieur Moon, he told me that I should have some sort of signifier or something to let people know when we are open. So for future reference, anytime you see that smoke plume, we are open for business.
That's wonderful. I'll certainly stop by again. Indeed. I
Ah,
must.
monsieur, we will look forward to your adventuring our way, you know?
Wonderful. Well, it's been very nice to meet you, sir, and I thank you very much for the refreshing drink. That was just what I needed after mining in the swamp there, and I'll certainly pop back again when you're open again next time.
Ah, monsieur, I look forward to it.
I bid you good day then, sir.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Goodbye. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad then. I thought I was going to end up having a crazy heart attack or something. That's alright. A little bit of role play I can do. I think I'll stick away from the fighting for the time being, though. Not too much excitement in one day. Right, I'm back now, Tim. Sorry, I had to do a little bit of role playing with the guy on the server. There we go. Keep on jogging. Need to go get some more iron. Space have I got? Should have dumped some of this stuff before I came out with me, really, but well. Chuck that on there now. Just free up some space. Right, let's get some more iron. Then I need to get some steel on the go, I think. Might have to wind the blind down as well. Problem with night times, it gets quite glary in here. It's quite hard to see what you're doing. Ked get Zan? Who that is. Jump off into here. Is there? Oh, there's a building here. That's good. Couldn't even see it. That's that nighttime glare effect. Right, let's go and wind my blind down a bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Ow. Right, okay. Back to harvesting. Oh, Gadget Zan is a WoW reference, apparently. Oh, okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bloody. Meanwhile, rendering in buildings. Good morning, Dastan, by the way. So this Gadget Zan, what's that all about then? There's one good thing about joining the server a little while after most of the other people are sort of on the server and got established is I don't really have to fight anybody for resources, which is pretty good. Whenever there's a server reset, everybody has a sort of a mad rush to go out and get everything built quickly, so you end up not necessarily fighting people for resources, that's more of a public server thing I suppose, but you end up sort of, you know, tripping over lots of people. I'll go around and I'll do a bit of maintenance on the server for everybody. Look, there we are. We'll clear away this floating stone block. A bit of server housekeeping. Wonderful. That'll make all the difference now. The server will be a lot less laggy now. I've removed that one block. Good. Magical meadow of fairies. Okay. Oh. Stones. What place is this then? Queen's Guard. Okay. Apologies everybody, apparently my phone's ringing. I swear it rings just enough to annoy me. Oh, here it goes again. Sorry about that everybody, I had a phone call. Oh, hi Hugo. Hey, how you doing, man? More iron, more iron. Unconquered, under construction. Okie dokie. Oh, nice one, man. Well, that's really cool. Yeah. If I'd just got a load of new bits for my PC, I think I'd probably be assembling it as I was unwrapping it, to be honest. I'm not very good with patience. What else did I need? What else did I need? I need some more oil. I'll go back to the swamp and get some more oil then whilst I'm here. What's this crap I've got on me? Oh, I'm carrying one iron and one cobblestone block with me. God only knows why. Efficient inventory management going on. I'll tell you what, they can go away. Torches are useless. Well, they're not completely useless, but they are pretty useless. It's pretty easy, Hugo. Just do it step by step and you'll be fine. Most important thing to remember that a lot of people forget is to make sure that when you mount your motherboard into your case, make sure you use the appropriate spacing screws, or otherwise you'll end up screwing your motherboard too close to the metal of the inside of your case, and then when you turn your computer on for the first time, you'll ground out your motherboard and probably blow your motherboard up. I've seen that happen a lot to people when they build their first PCs. Yeah, when you get your case, you'll get a certain set of like these sort of spacing screws, and you screw the bottom part of the spacer into the case, and then there's like a raised bit that lifts the motherboard clear of the actual sort of case itself, and then you screw another screw through the motherboard into those raising screws that lift the motherboard clear. But I have seen people forget to put those in and just screw the motherboard straight to the case, and then as soon as they fire it up, it shorts out, and yeah, the motherboard blows up. Normally, unless you're very, very, very lucky, depending on which bit of it grounds out, and then you end up having to buy a new motherboard before you've even started. So watch out for that. But that's really the only thing I can think of. Oh, it looks like you didn't know what they were for then. Yeah, good job I told you, otherwise that would have been like £100 waste of money probably. Other than that, the rest of it's pretty much plug the square plug into the square plug and round plug into the round plug, really. I mean, yeah, it's fairly self-explanatory. Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah, normally you have to put them in yourself because cases are made to fit loads of different types of motherboard, and different motherboards are normally different layouts and stuff, so then you pick the screw layout that you want to fit your motherboard. But I'm not sure. It's been a while since I regularly built PCs. So that might have changed a bit now, and they might be sort of more of a one-size-fits-all these days than they used to be before. But you used to have all different sizes and shapes of motherboards back in the day, and cases also. Cases, like, they're normally in 3 or 4 different types. Like, you've got ATX, mini ATX, like full desktop size case. Then you've got the other cases that are flipped around sideways that aren't tower cases, but are like, sort of, I think they're called midi cases, the ones that lay flat and long ways. Get up there. The tree people. Oh, this is Chris's place. Watched him build that. That's actually quite a cool little build. Little bit laggy. Here we are. It's in here. This looks like somebody's starting place. Yeah. Well, I was desperate for wood blocks. I know where to come. Fortunately, I'm not. Plenty of trees. Yeah, that's normally why they let you screw your motherboard in, because they're normally dependent on like the case you use and the motherboard you use. What sort of layout will depend on which screw holes you sort of do and don't need. But as I say, like, it's been a while since I built a PC, but I've built a few in my time over the years. Hopefully, it looks like the oil's respawned. I'm getting a nice 1k of oil before I go, but it should keep me going for a little while with my steel production and stuff. Get a steel crest and then actually get some armour and some weapons and that sort of thing rolling. Still don't even have a sword at the moment. I haven't built one yet. Well, I've got the OP wooden club. Yeah, OP wooden club. Me and my friends used to run around on public servers with wooden clubs fighting people in full steel and stuff like that. It's because they'd always be up for a fight when they're in full steel when you're naked. In fact, they normally come running up to you, but it's quite funny when you completely destroy a guy in full steel when you're naked and wearing a club, just with a club. It's pretty funny. They normally get quite angry. Even when they're wearing a full steel helmet, if you can headshot them, it's like 3 or 4 hits to the head to kill a dude in full steel armor. So it's naturally not that hard to do, and you can still block with a wooden club just as well as you can with any other weapon. So just counter them, jab them in the face, and then yeah, 3 or 4 hit. 3 or 4 hits to the head, and they die. Pretty easy. 0 to geared in about 30 seconds. So there we are, there's some oil. That should get my basic steel production up and going. Grab a bit more iron and a bit more stone on the way back. And a bit more flax. Should have a nice little point. Yeah, I've used the crossbow. The problem with it is the reload's very, very long and it's not particularly accurate at range. So I don't rate it over the normal bow and arrow, I'll be honest with you. I'd much rather have a normal bow and arrow. It's a lot more usable. I mean, the crossbow's got its fun parts, you know. Oh, how not to build a house. Yeah, the crossbow's got its. I mean, it has got quite some funny things you can do with it. Like, for instance, you can stand at the top of the King's Island up there on the thing, and you can shoot people down at like the iron nodes and then the flax field with the crossbow. But the thing is, the chances of you hitting them are very, very slim. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good for scouting. I don't know why I was trying to look inside somebody's bed there. So I'm not really with it. Yeah, bow's much better for combat. It's got like twice the rate of fire as the crossbow. The damage is the same. Your bike is missing a wheel. Thanks, German. Fortunately, that wasn't my bike, that one. Ugh, cold tea is disgusting. Yeah. Hey, German, how you doing, man? Yeah. It's a unicycle, and it just happens to have one of those pizza boxes on the back. A pizza delivery unicycle. Ah, good to hear it, German. Glad you're well, mate. What do you mean, like, so the balance between bows and crossbows, you mean? Or the ability to sort of scout using one? Thank you, German. So do I, mate. Trust me, having heart attacks aren't much fun, mate. Still feel a bit ropey now, but I do feel a lot better than I did the other day, but just still not 100%. It takes a week or two to recover really properly from something like a heart attack. You keep getting these weird little aftershocks afterwards that happen. A bit like when an earthquake happens, you get the big event and then you get like little tremors and aftershocks that carry on afterwards, and they're nowhere near as bad as the main event, but still don't make you feel too good when one washes over you. Yeah, balance between the bows and the crossbows. Yeah, I think the crossbow probably needs a. If it's going to keep that rate of fire and range, it probably needs maybe a small accuracy buff at range and a damage buff, I would say. But then they have short bows and they have crossbows, so I'd imagine at some point they're going to be bringing in longbows, which might be the interim part, but or might even be even longer range. I mean, typically in real life, a longbow had a lot more range than a crossbow did. Crossbows were very, very powerful, but quite short-range weapons, really, that weren't very accurate. They were only really used against heavily armoured people on horseback, really. So, like, not a knight on horseback is what a crossbow before, because it used to be not very accurate, but very, very powerful. It had a lot of punch through, so it was good for shooting through armour. Oh yeah, a crossbow does way more damage than a short bow, yeah. But a longbow is what I'm talking about. There's short bows and crossbows at the moment. In the game, they do the same amount of damage though. At the moment, like it all depends on the type of projectile that you're firing is what dictates the damage from the weapon. So basically, as far as I know, I haven't played with it in this iteration of the Unity 5 patch, but normally like you know, an iron arrow and an iron crossbow bolt will do the same sort of damage. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, the skill from shooting something like a bow comes from the ability to be able to be a marksman at range, and that was never the crossbow's strong point. They were wildly inaccurate past certain ranges, but they were quite good for. To say they had a lot of power behind them, they were good for removing people off of horseback, that sort of thing. And on mass, like if you've got fire on mass, you don't necessarily need accuracy to be effective. You fire it basically, as we have a saying in the UK, you throw enough shit at a blanket and some of it will stick. So the man that was busy murdering ducks here earlier is gone now. There must have been evil possessed ducks because he was in full armour and had a longsword with him as well, so evil ducks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Smexer. Yeah, I mean, guns are the same thing. There's guns that you can use that don't require a lot of skill, and there's guns that you can use that require a lot of skill. You know, so guns are just a one-stop shop these days for replacement of all the bows. But you know, I'd imagine something like a longbow would be the equivalent of a modern-day sniper rifle. You know, crossbows would be more don't require a lot of talent, quite good at short range. I suppose they would be like your submachine guns or shotguns or something like that. You know, don't require a lot of skill to shoot them, but they're deadliest at close range. Must be filling up on stone soon. Yeah, another couple of nodes, and then just need a bit more iron. Might as well get that on the way back though, so I've got to come back through here anyway. Small berries. Slide bite, is that where you get your top of your hand caught in the slide as it goes backwards and forwards when you fire the gun? I've never had that for myself, but then I suppose I'm not a complete idiot, so I'm blessed on that regard. I've done a fair bit of shooting for a person that lives in the UK. I've done a fair bit of shooting. Yeah. When I was doing some shooting at a range in America when I was younger, when I was visiting family over there, I actually, yeah, it looks like a snake bite. I did actually see a Native American dude on the range with a revolver, 6-shooter pistol, and he managed to get the top part of his hand, like the fleshy bit above your, that goes between your thumb and your forefinger. He got that caught in the revolving part of the mechanism. I face palmed so hard. Oh Christ alive! You can't work a revolver. What's this? Something wrong with you? If I hit these 3 iron nodes here, that should give me just enough to fill up my inventory. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rendering in buildings causes lag. Apparently. Oops. This place been broken into? No. Didn't look like it had a door for a minute. I need to pinch some charcoal from people. I say pinch because it's not really pinching. Well, I suppose it is pinching really because it's not mine to take, but people don't tend to care. Charcoal's one of those things you need it urgently at the beginning of the game, but then you end up with once you get yourself established, you end up with absolutely crap tons of it, and you don't know what to do with it all. So you normally just chuck like 1k lumps into your well just for shits and giggles, but I'll do with some kind soul giving me some charcoal. Yeah, that's true. Anything where you've got an open chamber like that at some point, or access to where the gas is going to be coming out after the round has been fired, you've got a chance of getting gas burns. Could be worse. You could be in a 1940s, 1950s tank, and then you don't just get gas burns, you get to swim around in it and inhale everything. Oh, Chris is on. Oh, go away, werewolf. Yeah. I've only got 2 javelins, and I don't want to kill you because I haven't got any inventory space, so you're useless. Just leave me be. I only want charcoal. You haven't got any charcoal, so I'm not interested in you. Oh, that's a bit chat. I don't want to type a long message because I have a feeling I'm about to get my head tore off. Oh no, I've lost him. Okay, that's good. I haven't played too much with guns, but my family is hunters, so I've shot 12 gauge at my own 2.2. Alright, nice. Yeah, I used to do a lot of 12 gauge shooting when I was younger, which is quite rare because living there in the UK, guns are generally a bit harder to come by over here. But yeah, I used to do a lot of. I had a 12 bore, I had a 20 bore, various air rifles. There used to be a time over here that I remember that you could. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Chris. No worries, so I'll have to get the burners going. There was a time over here where you could still use pistols if you were part of the shooting club and you kept them on site in a designated area. When I was younger, I was very lucky because my father worked at a place in London that had a shooting range for its staff built into the basement, underground, sort of sealed in concrete. This was before the pistol amnesty that happened about 10 or so years ago. Just due to the rise of gun crime, really. But yeah, so I used to be able to go down there and shoot revolvers in that place. You were allowed to own a gun and keep it down there as long as you bought it through the gun club and it stayed in the gun club all the time. You know, in their locked boxes, it was fine. Right, so is there anything else that I needed? Dad has a Winchester Defender, lever action in his trophy room at the cottage. Ah, nice, yeah. Was it the rifle that won the Wild West, wasn't it, or something? This is what it's known as. Yeah, I've never shot a Winchester. I've shot 2.2 rifles before though. Ranger's Rest. Seems to have a tree growing up here. Ah, it's a naked little burrito. Excuse Moose. So yeah, I just basically need to chop some. Do I have got any more space for wood? Yeah, I can chop a bit more wood. Do that. I need to burn some wood, build some fires, get some charcoal going. I've got a bit to be going on with, but not enough. Can you hit the tree? That'd be great. Instead of the floor. Thanks. Oh no, I've already. That's good. I've already run out of space. I'll get rid of that. Don't really need those wood javelins. There's only 2 of them. I'd rather get another K of lumber if I can help it. And back to my little humble abode to try and start producing some steel. Need 60 steel ingots to build a steel crest so I can extend my borders and I can actually start building properly. And actually getting a weapon would be nice because I'm a bit sick of this wooden club. Then I suppose I've only been on the server really in actual playtime a few hours, maybe 4 now. Oh, server's going to go down in a sec. of course I'll log back in afterwards and carry on. Stick around when the server goes down. And well, I might as well log out now actually, because oh, there we go, there goes the server. Probably means I'll come back and there'll be a tree through my house again. That'll be grand. Marina Kings, log out, working as intended. Right. NCS. Let's restart rock. Give that a quick refresh just to make sure it's back up from the restart. Yeah, looks like it is. Cool. Jump back in. Hey, here we are. Back in. Grab another 400 or so lumber and then head back. I'm going to end up lighting up my house like the... It's going to end up looking like Mordor in a minute when I go back. You know, put campfires all around the place and start them all off so I can start burning things. Need charcoal and I need it fast. Probably do my usual thing of ending up going so much into charcoal production that I'll get everything that I need within a couple of hours and then I'll end up with crap tons of it left over. Right, there we go. Down here we go. Oh, hi Beth. I think he's angry. I think I've upset the bear. Alright, yeah, he seems pretty salty. Oh my god. I'm actually going to end up having a pet bear at this rate. Are you seriously for real? I swear to God, if you stay down there, I'm going to put you in a cage. Yeah, what is with that? You know what I mean? What? Grumpy bear. There we go. Just eat now. What do I want to put in there? Do I want to put anything in there? No, I don't want to put anything in there. That should get that going now, so it should actually start burning wood and producing charcoal. Yeah, what is it with grumpy brown bears? I don't really understand. I mean, he literally just followed me all the way down the cliff for no particular reason apart from he wants to chew my leg off or something, I'm not sure. He's not happy though, I know that. Really not a happy chappy. Oh, I've got so much crap on me. Really. Take that out. Oh, suddenly a K of charcoal appears in my fire. Oh, okay, turns out I've got enough charcoal. What the hell, where did that come from? Oh, excuse me. I think the charcoal fairies have been leaving charcoal in my furnace again. I suppose I haven't been on for 5 days, so perhaps that's why it's just been burning away. 100? No, I just need more than that, don't I? Let's do 800. Alright, panic over, I've got loads of charcoal. Bung that in there just to get that going. Need them for bear defense. Defense of the bear. And then I want some. Actually, I don't need the fires anymore, do I? I've just found a load of charcoal. Yeah, I just need to remove the trees out of my house again. That'd be a good start. Right. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. I see ya. Down there. You know what? Let's capture the bear. I think. I'm going to need a load of cobble blocks, so I might as well just make a load of these and then I'll just try and warn him in down there. Let's try and get a pet bear. What else would I need? I need an iron gate or something, wouldn't I? How much do you need for a big iron gate? They're quite expensive, aren't they? No? Reinforced wood iron gate. I can't click on it yet. I'll have to find out when I build these. I've got a big ass gate on it. Get my own little. Get a pet. That way, if I get hungry and I'm always desperate, there's always a bear sandwich underneath my house. It'd be funny if somebody tries to raid my house and then you can remove the block from under their feet and then they fall into that thing with the bear. That'd be quite amusing. Right, so one of these gates there, 32. Okay. I have a feeling I might die a few times trying to do this because trying to build with a bear trying to eat my face is probably going to be quite interesting. So, oh well. Now, behave, right? That's it. Stay there, bear. That's it. You stay there, mate. No. No. Bad bear. Bad bear. This way. That's it. Come to pop. Oh, God. Might be a little bit too much excitement for a man with a heart condition trying to play El Toro with a bear, but hey. Where's he gone? He's over there. Okay. So I'll do that. Alright, bear, come with me. Come on. That's it. Come on, hurry up. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Look into my eyes, don't look around my eyes, look straight into my eyes. Right, you're in the room. Yeah, okay, now don't eat my face off, right? Because, like, no! That's rude. Ah! Whoa! Righty. It's got a good right hook. Oh, if I'm stuck down here, this could be ripped. Ooh.
User joined your channel.
Hello. Well, I don't know where the bear's gone.
This sounds like Crane King.
Yeah. That was interesting. I don't know where the bear is. I don't know if it's underwater bear. Oh. Physics, bro. Physics. Right, can you get on the block? That'd be great. Thank you. Right. Okay, I think that bear might have drowned a little bit. Maybe. Hi, Virgil. I'll save those blocks then. We'll do the bear cage another day. We almost nailed it. We almost nailed it. I didn't really ask the bear to go and throw himself into the water, but hey. It was a suicidal bear. It's either that or he's a very good swimmer. It's on the server anyway. No, I'm literally the only person on the server. Strong roleplay arena. Oh yeah, that's what I can be doing, and I need to remove these trees out of my house again. Here it is. And there you go.
Alright, I think I can hear the phone guy. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, mate. Oh, I haven't had any new followers today yet. I don't know if my follower thing's broken. No idea. Oh yeah, I've got to replace those as well. I meant to do that the other day. No. Not replace them with butt locks, because that won't be good. Oops. Oh, there we go. Oh, an hour later, that tree finally appears out of my pillar. Very good. Right, now I can actually see what I'm doing. So that's cool. Shut door, shut. Right. Done now. Need to do a second floor at some point. Or build out. I need to get this steel crest done first though. That's my main priorities. I need a bigger border. Getting myself a decent weapon would be quite nice as well, since I don't really have one. Steel compound's almost finished, smelting. Be about the right timing, I reckon. That's pretty good. It's half on. Right. Morning Pete, how you doing? Oh. Ouch. Oh good mate, good to hear. Good, good. Hmm. That in there next. I'll be honest with you Pete, I've been a bit better mate. You can probably read by the stream title. Yeah, man. Had another run of minor heart attacks on Friday. Still don't feel quite right. Friday, mate. Well, Thursday night and then Friday morning was the main event. Still like getting the aftershocks afterward now, and I've only got about 70% of the feeling back in my left arm at the minute. So great fun. Many fun. No, that's alright, mate. I've been keeping a bit of a low profile, as you can imagine, so you probably wouldn't know, you know. As you can imagine, I haven't really felt like doing a lot. Probably shouldn't be streaming today, really, but I thought Reign of Kings is fairly casual since I'm just doing mostly building and gathering at the moment. So I figured that should be fairly easy on my heart. Not too much excitement. And I thought if I was going to go on Mr. Moon server, then I might as well fire up the stream if anybody wanted to watch. So, although I do apologise to anybody on the stream because of recent circumstances in my life, I probably won't be getting up to anything amazingly exciting today. But if you don't mind watching somebody doing a bit of building and gathering, then feel free to tune in. It's par for the course, Pete, mate, isn't it? Things never get better when you've got a terminal illness. They only ever get worse. Anyway, enough about me, mate. How's you, anyway? How's you been keeping? Ooh. An horrible wooden stone box. I need to do something with this and make it look good. Need a bigger area to build yet, and then this will just be a gatehouse after that. Build it out over the sea here. Have the main building over here somewhere. This will be like a gatehouse. And the way that I look at it, Pete, is there's people out there with worse things than I've got, so my life doesn't exactly smell of roses, of course, but there's people out there with far worse things than what I've got, so I should at least be thankful for the fact that what I've got, for the most part, isn't too evasive, doesn't interfere with my life too much. We start producing steel in a minute, that'll be cool. Yeah, I didn't tell my parents, to be honest with you, because they'd just fucking go crazy otherwise. My missus was a bit worried, obviously. Yeah. Is there anybody else actually on the server, or no? Still the only person.
Quickly nickel their stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I could anyway, mate. I haven't got any way of getting into people's houses, and I'm hardly in the mood for all of that at the minute anyway. Bit too much excitement for me.
Fair.
Oh yeah, if I'd have told the rents, they'd have been all up in my fucking face about it. Just the last thing I want, you know, when I'm like this. It's funny because everybody thinks they know the best for you, you know what I mean? Always makes me laugh. Go gather some more resources, I guess, then while I wait for this steel to smelt. There's not a lot else I can do. Hi Gavin P. Welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing? My dude's eating fruit, I'm eating a banana. We're like kindred spirits.
Suppressing putting banana in mouth joke.
Good, glad to hear it, Gavin. Not a lot at the moment, to be honest, Gavin. I haven't been on this server very long myself, so I'm just sort of gathering some bits and bobs, really, and getting up to speed, really. Building a little place and getting my technology and that sort of thing a bit higher. Don't think there's many people on at the moment. There was about 8 people, 9 people on when I joined the server. But a lot of the people that use this server are US time zone guys, so it's getting a bit late for those guys now. So I don't think there's anybody else on apart from me at the moment, but I don't mind that so much. It lets me run around and do what I need to do. So do you watch anybody else from this server, Gavin? Or are you just you sort of fairly new to Reign of Kings? Or I assume not. Most people that watch or end up on my server are people that come across from the other people, the other streamers and YouTubers that are on this server as well. Alright, cool. Well, welcome, man. Have you played any games like this before? Similar sort of things, like, I don't know, Life is Feudal, or Chivalry, or Rust, or Daisy, anything like that? Oh, cool, man. What YouTubers have you watched on Reign of Kings, just out of interest? I'm always interested to know who tunes into who. I must admit, when I only heard about the game myself through Frankie on PC, I probably wouldn't be here at all myself if it wasn't for Frankie, so... Alright, cool. Good man. I think Syndicate's on here somewhere as well, if that's the same guy. I always get a bit confused if Syndicate and Syndicate Projects are the same people. But, yeah, I know Syndicate's on here somewhere. I don't know if he's been on for a little while, but he's about. Frankie's on here somewhere as well, but he's having a bit of a holiday at the moment. I think he took a couple of weeks off. I was sort of speaking to Sada last night, who was saying that, you know, he should be back any time now. This game's the same engine as Rust anyway, so they're very, very similar. In fact, if you've watched Frankie's videos on Reign of Kings, the footage was probably shot on this very server. Both Frankie and Sada play here, so. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm the only one on. Oh no, Demon the Hunter's just logged on now as well, so I haven't met him yet. He lives fairly close to me, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Hey, Gavin P, thanks very much for the follow, man, and welcome to the stream properly. Yeah, so there's two of us on the server now, but as I said, the majority of the people that are on the server are a sort of US time zone, so it's getting a bit late for those guys now. Or guys and girls, as I should say. There's quite a lot of girls on the server as well now. Yeah, this server's role playing. Yeah, it's got a few different rules from the standard public servers that are out there. So when you meet somebody in game, you've generally got a role play. If you're talking out of character, then you have to sort of type OOC before you speak and that sort of thing, just so people know that you're not in a sort of role playing thing. But yeah, you default to role play on this server. So the main aim of Reign of Kings, well, become the king really, and yeah, do that sort of stuff. Really? I don't know. It depends. I mean, it's the same. If you've played Rust, Pete, it's pretty much the same thing. It's like Rust, but it's got a few other bits and bobs built into it. Like as I say, like the king thing is quite good. What's that? Ferns. There's a mechanic in the game as well, where if you become king, you can set a tax rate. Somebody's built a guitar. It's pretty cool. You can set a tax rate, and that kind of keeps the combat fresh on the server because you can, become king. You can set a higher tax rate, which naturally means that everybody on the server is going to want to kill you, and then yeah, so it gives it something a little bit extra to do than what Rust does, basically. Well, looks like I won't be going up and getting myself a kingship today. I'm not sure if it's made by the same people that made Rust, but it's programmed in the same engine, the Unity engine. So like the whole building and crafting system is very, very similar. Oh, I was going to go up and get myself, crown myself as the king, but I can't really get up there at the moment, and I haven't got the equipment to break through that gate. So that's something we'll have to do another day. You're not allowed to build like sky walkways across on this map either. On this server, the buildings have got to be at least somewhat believable and supported. So, whereas I would just be able to sneak across to the island, and you can't really do that on this server. I could, if I really could be asked, could swim across and then build a ladder up the back using blocks, but to be honest, I can't really be asked. Getting some resources and stuff up at the moment is the most important thing for me. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, Gavin. But can't get across there at the moment, so well, not without a major pain in the arse, like building the stairs up the back of the King's Tower, building a set of stairs. I've done that before. It takes quite a while, and you need quite a lot of blocks. The other thing to do on a public server is you just build a walkway across. I don't think I brought any blocks with me anyway. Yeah. I'm not one of those kings that tends to tax anyway, to be honest. I tend to take the throne and then leave it at 0% just to make everybody's life a bit easier. But there's not really much point in doing it at the moment. You're a funny guy, German. Hi, Sansan. How you doing, mate? I've been better, I'll be honest with you, Sanson, but I'm better than I was on Friday, put it that way, so. So what is my role in the world? Yet to be established, really, Gavin. I haven't got any allegiance to any of the sort of forces or tribes or factions that are in the server at the moment. I haven't been on the server very long myself, so apparently you found that quite funny.